Hey, what's up? Your sports card consultant here with you, here with another video. And today we got a mail day. We're going to open up a couple packages. I do believe at least one of them is graded. I'll show you, of course, what I'm buying, and I'll tell you why I'm buying it and what I expect is going to happen with these cards. Before we get into that, I want to mention, as you probably know, I have the Sports Card Society, where every day, almost every day, I create an exclusive video specifically for my members, outlining a bunch of research and details and a specific sports card investment pick that I believe is going to go up. Me and my team do a lot of research to discover these. And for instance, a few weeks ago, about a month ago, we discovered the 2019 John Morant Select Courtside PSA 10, and that was going for about $650, $700. We recommended that to members because we were like, hey, look at what the rest of the cards are doing, such as the Prism and the Optic and even the other selects. We're like, this card's going to pop. And don't you know it, a couple weeks later, well, as of today, that card's going for about $1,400, $1,500. So yes, it definitely popped. And also a few weeks ago, we were recommending the 2018 DeAndre Ayton Prism PSA 10. We were getting that for about $120. And today that's going for around $200. So there's a lot of good money being made today, especially in today's NBA market, as we're getting closer and closer to the season actually kicking off. Preseason starts here on Friday. Also, as a member of the Sports Card Society, we give them access to our resources. We share our resources with them, I should say. And one of them is a submitter that we work with that we discovered that gets us 20-day PSA grading for just $25. Now, if you go on the PSA website, you'll see that the best they have is 25-day grading for $50. So good saving you money there too. And it's only $9.99 a month. I mean, come on. And canceling time, of course, you don't like it, just reach out and I'll refund your money if you really don't like it. But it's about community, about making some good money and having fun. All right, let's get into it. Oh, also, be sure to give this video a like. It just warms my heart inside. It's the holiday season, time for giving. I really appreciate those little likes. Just hit that like button. And subscribe if you're new to the channel, because I come out with a lot of good sports cards picks on here too, as well as a lot of good insights. And you really want to be on top of those as soon as possible. And by subscribing, you get notified. You know the deal. All right, let's get into it. I think this one's graded. So I'm going to open this one first. I don't think this one's graded. Let's see what's in here. Oh, this is really freaking flimsy feeling. Make sure my name's not on this or something, Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. I can't believe this punk, because this is what this is. This is going to be a Damian Lillard rookie card. Can't believe he sent it in this stupid little, what is this? I wish he would have packed it with a little bit more care. It's certainly not a cheap card. I wouldn't say it's a high-end, really expensive card, but damn, I mean, paid the guy I think he got paid maybe $50 for this thing. I better be on that. But so we got the Damian Lillard rookie in Select. I believe it's still Concourse in this year. And this is the first year of Select also. So that really means something, I believe. And Damian Lillard, if you remember in the bubble, he really popped off. Not that he was an unknown by any means, but Damian Lillard, I expect him to rock it again this year. Portland really made a lot of noise in the bubble last year with Damian Lillard leading the way, and I expect his cards to go up again too. This is one that I've been recommending to my Sports Card Society to look at Damian Lillard. I really like his Select because I think it's undervalued still. When I bought this, I think I got it for around $50. Maybe it's less than that. I don't know. I buy so many damn cards, I forget what I buy things for. I keep track of them on a ledger off the top of my head. I don't know. But I think I paid around $50 for this. And it looked really good online because my plan is to get it graded. Damian Lillard, I think he'll end up being a Hall of Famer. Now, he doesn't have a ring or anything, though. He's one of those guys that's just kicked ass. I'm just trying to get a good look at the corners and stuff here. I think we're doing pretty good. What about that edge there? How does that look to you? See that? I think it's just a foil, but I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. I'll probably send this in because I'm just about to send into our submitter, actually. I got a whole lot of raw cards sitting out here that I'm going to send in. I'm going to do them all in 20-day PSA grading for, $25. And what's nice about if you never graded before, what's nice is that you don't pay for the grading until they're done being graded. Because it can take, even when you get 20-day PSA grading, it still take 2, maybe 3 months to get the cards back because they're so backlogged. But that's as quick as it is. The only way to get it faster is to pay like $75. Oh, by the way, yeah, we also do 5-day grading for $75. Again, if you go on the PSA website, you'll see that PSA does 15-day grading for $75. So, if you're gonna pay $75, might as well use our guy, and get 5-day. But yeah, I think this car looks pretty good. What do you think? Leave a comment below. What do you think of Damian Lillard? I really like him. Of course, I like his future. I think he's still got plenty of good years left, and I think the Trailblazers have a good time, a good chance to really make some noise. I think they'll definitely get in the playoffs, and I think that he'll have some big games, and this card will go boom, 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 spike. So yeah, Damian Lillard, recommend him. I think he'll end up being a Hall of Famer by the time it's done. Now let's see what this next card is here. This one feels graded to me. Let's see what we got. By the way, if you're liking the video, give it a like. If you want see more content like this and get alert about it and not miss it, hit the subscribe button. Let's see here. Yeah, this baby's graded. Let's see who it is. Drum roll, please. So this is a little bit better packing. This other one, when he sent the Dame Lillard, which is not a graded card, it's raw, sent it just this envelope wrapped around it. Kind of bullshit. Kind of bullshit. He should have put cardboard on both sides of it, or wrapped it more bubble wrap. Sure, it's in a bubble wrapper here, but this thing gets bent all over hell. Give it a little more stability. I do not like what that guy did. But this is better, but this card's graded too. So let's see who it is. Tell already it's an SGC. I really like buying SGCs because I think that they're for a couple reasons. I think that they're really undervalued in today's market, and if you go talk with people, or you may think this yourself, you'll hear it over and over and over again. SGC has the best looking case in the business. Cards in the SGC case are the best looking. They just are. But they're not worth as much as PSA. Even an SGC 10 is not worth what a PSA 10 is. It's not even really close. But with that being said, the other reason I like to get SGCs is because from everything I can tell, SGC is actually a stricter grader than PSA is. For instance, on a PSA 10, the centering can be up to 60-40. So if it's perfectly centered, it would be 50-50. But PSA allows a 10 to be all the way to 60-40 for the centering. Hopefully you get what I mean by that. Now, SGC is more strict than that. Their centering, for them to give an SGC 10, has to be within 55-45. 50-50 is perfectly centered. 55-45 is, 55-45, and it's certainly more than 60-40. So from what I can tell, I think SGC grades harder than PSA. So what I want to say to that is that I like to buy a lot of SGCs, crack them open, and send them into PSA. Because sure, this Dame Lillard, I bought that raw, and I'm going to send it in. But I got a lot more of a gamble here on this card than I do on this card, because it's already been evaluated by a company that I think, from everything I can tell, evaluates stronger than PSA. So if I buy, honestly an SGC 9.5, most of the time it's going to come back a PSA 10. And if I get an SGC 10, which costs far less than a PSA 10, it's going to come back a PSA 10 if I want to crack it. So let's see who this is. I already know who it is. It's your boy, Mr. Trae Young. Bought him in the 9.5 again. I think I'm going to crack this because I got this card I got it for 50. I think I got it for 50. It was either 45 or 50. And the PSA 10 of this is going for 150. And this is a, very low pop card. And it's a special one, like Freshman Phenoms is obviously an insert, but this is the green prism of it. So it's extra rare. It's extra rare. So this is a pretty good card, and I think it's pretty undervalued. Even if you were to go buy the PSA 10, I think it's a pretty undervalued card. But I'd rather just buy this for $50, crack it open, get it graded for 25, which means I'm in it for 75. And when this baby comes back, it's going to probably be a PSA 10, bumping me up to 150 in an asset here. If the value stays just where it is today. But by the time I get that car back in 2 to 3 months, odds are, if Trae's done what I think Trae's going to do, Trae this card's going to be worth more than that, probably 200 plus, because Trey's going to put up I think Trey's going to put up multiple 50-point games this year. And every time he does that, his cards are going to go boom. And as he does that multiple times, even 40-point games, but especially 50, it's just going to build a lot of excitement and confidence in the market regarding Trey Young. So that's what I'm going to do with this one too. So I'm going to get this Dame graded. This Damian Lillard rookie. And I'm going to crack this probably and get it graded. I mean, I may just hang on because I also think SGC cards in general are going to close some of the gap between them and PSA. Because look, this card just looks so much better in this case than it does in a PSA case. The black background, and up here, the grade is the main focus. Where in PSA, it's the same size font as everything else. It's like this size. And it's like, okay, it's a 10. Like your normal, like if you want to show this to somebody that doesn't know a lot about cards, then, they don't know what they're looking at. But here they know this is a 9.5. Oh, that's good, or a 10. Oh, that's good. But on the PSA, like the 10, the grade almost blends in. I think that's a big mistake PSA has made, and hopefully they change that in the future. I think they need to. If you don't know, PSA is going private, by the way, because they're a publicly traded company, part of Collectors Universe, which I own stock in. And you can too. It's a publicly traded company, but they've agreed to a buyout. They're selling for like $700 million to a private company, so they're going to be taken off the public stock market and put into private hands, where I'd imagine they have some real plans for PSA. And I think they'll change the case eventually, as I really, 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 really think they should. Because this case is just so much better. Anyways, that's what I got for you today. Got Dame rookies, baby, and Trey. These are two guys that I'm really high on going into this year. And, I think he's going to end up in the Hall of Fame, but he doesn't have any rings. He doesn't have an MVP. So those things really hurt. But nonetheless, good guy, and I think he's going to be really good this year. I don't plan on holding this long term. I'm going to get it graded, probably flip it in the season. Probably end up flipping this in the season too, honestly, because Trey, I really like Trey, and I got really high expectations for him. But the truth is, he ain't done shit yet. He just hasn't, and he's got a long ways to go before he becomes legendary. Because legendary is where the real good long-term investments are. Your LeBrons, your Michaels, your David Robinsons, your Jerry West, your Dr. J, your Kareem Abdul. Even Dennis Rodman, honestly, because he's such a pop cultural icon, and he's really good anyways. Scottie Pippen, Kobe, obviously, people like that. All right. Like this video, please. I really appreciate it. Subscribe so you can get notified of good stuff as soon as it happens. And join the society. Join in on profit with us, and plus I'll hook you up with our resource that we found that's really good at getting us PSA grading discounts. And you'll get an exclusive video almost every day. All right. Take care, stay classy, happy holidays, you're awesome.